Today Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arissa if you are new. In today's video I'm going to be doing a October reset, getting my life together, getting out of a rut reset, just all those things just because it is officially October. Everybody should be so excited. I know I'm excited. I have already obviously decorated for fall, done all the things, but it is officially fall, like the fall season. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be starting with cleaning up my room, just because I literally have clothes everywhere. My vanity's a mess. I got clothes and stuff all over the floor, shoes, socks all over the floor. I got lots to do. It's kind of not too early. It's almost like around 11 o'clock. So some of the stuff has to go back in my closet. Some of my clothes need to be washed. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it will happen eventually, sometime. I'm excited for this video. Hopefully it'll be something that is worth your while and worth watching. So if you guys like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. But mainly that's a mess is my vanity. I'm gonna start by cleaning off my bed, making my bed, and then I feel like my room will look a lot better. Right now, I'm currently wearing this set from Lululemon. It's super cute. The jacket, it's like a defined jacket and it's in the color brown. And I thought this was so cute. I literally had to get it. I'm also wearing Lulu leggings and these are so cute. They flare out at the bottom and I'm super obsessed with these. If you guys would like to purchase it, I'll actually link the product down below, but these are literally so cute. So I am obsessed. Okay, so Chai is literally in my face. Hey, say hi, Chai. Say hi. This is basically what I created. Had some extra stuff from like the fall picnic. I basically just put this basket here that my boyfriend had got me for my boo basket. And these are just like, this is just an extra fall pillow. I just have this little pumpkin and then this little throw blanket that he got me. So I just put it in here because I didn't know what else to do with this basket for right now. So I thought this is really super cute. These are literally from Dollar Tree. These pumpkins are literally from Dollar Tree. So that's kind of what we're doing for that. And then I just got these lights from Kroger. So they're literally just some cute little lights that I can use. And I really like them. It's so cute. We have that one over there. That's pretty simple with the little plush my boyfriend got for me. But it's pretty simple. I was just using it kind of like a pillow throw blanket basket as well. So it's literally just right here. And then I have this one right here now. I got the Grande Ice Pecan Crunch Oat Milk Latte. This is actually really good. This is my first time trying it, and actually, this is really good. Like 8, 9 out of 10. I really like it. And then I got a pumpkin cream cheese muffin, and this one just because, duh. That's one of the best things that they have at Starbucks during the fall months. But I'm with Mom, and yeah. We're gonna sit out here for a little bit while I eat this and then I guess go back home. This multi-purpose makeup organizer I'm using for skincare and stuff in my bathroom, but this is what it looks like kind of deal. I'm super excited about it. We'll see how it looks. So this is what the completed thing looks like. I'm about to go put it in my bathroom. This is so good. Look at it. Super cute. Okay, so this is the finishing touch. I feel like it looks really nice, so I'm really happy about it. So I mainly have all the stuff on front that I use most often, like skincare, things like that. And then up here, I use a lot of the stuff up here, and I have my toothbrush and stuff sitting up here as well. This is just kind of the setup. These are less used drawers, so this is what I have in there. And just like things that need to be like stocked somewhere. Good morning, everyone. So right now, and today I'm kind of taking it slow today, not really doing too much in particular, but I'm going to be doing my laundry just because I have a lot of clothes to wash, a lot. So I'm just trying to get that done before I go to work tomorrow, because I work tomorrow, but then I'm off the next day, but I work all weekend. So I just want to get most of all my clothes washed today, and I feel like I can do that just because that's the main thing I'm going to be doing today. As in for this video, like this resetting video, I did film this morning. I filmed a short though, so this is my first time talking to you guys, but I did post a short this morning. It was the cozy fall morning routine, so yeah. I'm about to go ahead and wash my scrubs first, just because that's what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow, and then everything else will fall in after that. But today's going to be a really chill day, really smooth, just because I just want to take my time and chill and kind of just do what I do, since it's like my day to work tomorrow. So it won't be as productive as yesterday, but I might like kind of change up my wardrobe a little bit. We'll kind of see. I mainly need to focus on washing clothes though, just because I need that first, and I still have a little bit of time to change out my wardrobe just because it's still kind of like summer fall borderline. Yes, my fall wardrobe needs to be updated and all my winter stuff needs to come down into my closet, but I think I might wait just a little bit. It really just depends on the priority of everything. Washing my clothes, this is what they look like right now. So yeah, my room was just cleaned yesterday. I'm gonna start with these clothes right here first. All of these are just random. I just pulled these off the top. My laundry basket was so full, so I kind of had to move some things around. But we're gonna start with this pile just because it's like mainly my scrubs and things like that that I actually need for the next couple days and all weekends. So that's what I'm gonna start with, and then I'm gonna go from there. Okay, you guys, so me and Chai have been running around chasing each other and doing basically just running around playing with the ball. That's about it. That's like the main things. I've just been trying to get my steps in since I haven't really been outside today. Haven't worked out, haven't really done anything, so trying to do that. She's always eating something, you guys. I literally just finished my itinerary for New York. I'm supposed to be going to New York for December around Christmas time. So I just finished my itinerary and I sent it to my friend. So we're like agreeing on it. We already booked a hotel and flights. So we're just like, you know, finalizing details, things like that. The itinerary is obviously subject to change, but I just wanted something that I can get a general basis of what we can do. So that's what I've been doing for like the past few hours. I have been watching Netflix as well. Haven't really been doing too much, which, like I said, I was mainly just doing laundry today just because I didn't really need to do anything. So that's basically it. I'm about to go play with Chai a little bit more just to see if we can do anything. And yeah, after that, I'll be winding down for the night, kind of getting ready to go to sleep and just get things ready for work tomorrow. Okay guys, so I just woke up. I haven't even taken my rollers out of my head. Not the rollers, but like, you know what I mean. Overnight curls out of my head. I probably should do that before I get on camera. I look crazy, but I literally just woke up and I am making myself breakfast, so I decided that I was just going to pick up the camera and film. I might as well, just to continue this reset. I did work I worked yesterday during the day, first day of my transition week. This is my last week of orientation. I will probably talk more about it later in this video, but it's my last week of orientation. I'm in transition week, so I'm basically going to be by myself the following week. So I work all weekend this weekend, but yesterday I worked, and it went pretty well. It was a lot, but I feel like I was okay. Like, it was okay. You know, still things that I have to learn, still things I need to do, all those things, but I felt okay. So, Chai's coming in here to check on me, but I'm about to go back into the kitchen just so I can start making my breakfast. I think I want to do like an avocado toast with eggs on top. I really kind of am craving some eggs, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to be doing a quick little life update and answering you guys' questions about nursing and things like that. Just wanted to include this in this video just because I always get asked these questions, so I just wanted to kind of put it out there just to kind of let you guys know and just give you guys a little life update of where my life is at currently and just how working and nursing has been for me. So I'm really excited to share it just because I love nursing. It's completely changed everything for me, so I feel like I just need to spread some positivity. I feel like I get a lot of questions about studying, like how I studied in nursing school, how I studied for NCLEX, and all of those things. I just kind of want to briefly say that during nursing school, the biggest way that I studied and how I got to where I was really, I always listen to lectures, like teacher lectures. I always listen to lectures. I cannot express this enough. If your teacher allows you to record, listen to the lecture, like over and over and over again. That is like my biggest tip, because I feel like most of the test is coming from what the teacher is talking about, is coming from what they're saying to you. Yes, it can be switched into like clinical and situation based, but it's still them saying this and like how you can apply it. So I feel like that is the biggest tip. I don't care if you're not an auditory learner. In class, make sure that you're literally writing down what the teacher says. If you have your PowerPoint open, be writing down what the teacher says over your PowerPoints. Things like that is what helped me the most. So like, I feel like that's how I really learned the information, was listening to it on repeat. My lectures would literally be 1 to 2 hours long. I still listen to them again and again and again and again. Some teachers, you know, go based off the book. If they're telling you to read the book, read the book. But I didn't read that many books, and I feel like in college. I feel like I was mainly listening to what the teacher's saying. If I didn't understand, I would open the book at that point and kind of go in depth of what, like, reading about it. But that is like the biggest tip. Then also, I would put my study guides in AI and basically get them to create questions, situation-based questions. I did probably over 100 questions for each test. Like, I would literally just practice situation-based, making sure that I can recognize the diseases, making sure that I can recognize the signs, symptoms, treatment. Most of the classes, I feel like that's what you can do. You have to know how to recognize the disease, you have to know how to answer questions about the disease, you have to know how signs and symptoms, treatment, diagnosis, and especially compare that to what the teacher is saying. If the teacher is highlighting the signs and symptoms during class, then that's probably what they're gonna test on. So I feel like even though the questions are situation-based, make sure that you're using those things. Make sure that you're knowing all those things. So like the disease process and like the things I mentioned earlier. I feel like that was like my biggest helpful like tip, is answering a bunch of questions. If the book has questions, use those. If you have an ATI book that has a bunch of questions, use those. I've taken plenty of tests where they're pulling questions sometimes from ATI, or like, you know, they're kind of the same, kind of similar. So that's what I really suggest you guys doing, like studying in nursing school. If you have any questions about that, let me know down below and I can try to help you answer your question. Next, studying for NCLEX. I at first used ATI. I did not really like ATI. I didn't really like ATI in nursing school. It still helped. I feel like it's still challenging. But I switched over to Archer like halfway through, or like a little over halfway through studying for the NCLEX. Also, I studied for the NCLEX for a long time. I don't know how long. I got out of school around May 10th. Took a little time off, but I started studying directly after that, I think. And then I took my NCLEX June 17th, I wanna say, June 16th, June 17th. Somewhere in that week. I studied those all the time, literally all the time. I mean, I studied for like 1 to 2 hours a day probably, but like I was literally taking Archer tests. I would take multiple Archer tests. I would take the CAT exams. I would take the learning assessments. And basically at that point, once I got familiar with everything and how Archer was doing it, I would take just learning assessments. I would take those over and over and over again until I got very high or high consecutively. Like each time I was taking the test, I was making very high. And I feel like Archer really did prepare me for the NCLEX. The NCLEX was nerve-wracking. It's so super nerve-wracking, and I'm not gonna lie to you and say that it wasn't. I feel like that was the hardest exam of my life just because of my nerves. And also just because, I mean, they're not gonna know everything on the test either. So it's just like, everything is super different. The NCLEX is super different. I feel like the only thing that's gonna prepare me for the NCLEX is the NCLEX. So taking Archer exams, using different platforms that are like the NCLEX is very helpful because it tries to calm your nerves during the test because they look similar. Like they look very, very similar. And then also, Mark Klimek lectures. I swear by them. If you don't learn anything, if you feel like you can't take what you learned in nursing school and apply it directly to this NCLEX, use Mark Klimek. He changed my life. Especially lecture 12, I stand by it. I listened to that lecture probably 3 times. At least listen to all the lectures at least once. Those were what I was doing. I was going between Archer assessments and Mark Klimek. I would study Mark Klimek. I would just listen to him on the way out, on the way to a coffee shop, at the coffee shop. Just anywhere that you can listen to the lecture, please. I also found his notes, some on a free website. So you can find his lecture notes on a free website. That's how I prepare for the NCLEX. That's kind of how I studied in nursing school. I just wanted to put that out there and try to help you guys out. So I also get a lot of questions about like the interview process and getting a job at a nursing school, all of those specific things. I'd say So this is what I did. I applied super early, just to places where I knew that I would love to work. I applied as soon as I could possibly even think that I was gonna pass nursing school. So I graduated in May, so I started applying like in February to different jobs. I was just applying. I didn't apply to honestly that many, but I applied to what I thought was gonna be best for me. And I only applied to specialty. And I know people say that you can't really get into specialty right out of new grad. There are places that will take new grads in their specialty unit. I feel like there is nothing like a new grad with a fresh mind, and that can really adapt and learn to a new grad environment. And I feel like I really highlighted that into my interview. I just really made sure that they are understanding of my personality, of how I would adapt in a environment as a new grad and things like that. I feel like people really like to hear about that, just because I feel like being a new grad, you're in an advantage at that point, just because you have a fresh mindset. Nobody's ever taught you before on how to work in a nursing environment, so I feel like companies do like that. So I would just utilize your new grad possibilities and just really take that into account. I feel like my interview process, I'm very blessed to have my job, and I say be yourself. I was talking to ChatGPT, talk to your family, make them ask you interview questions, and that will really calm your nerves about interviewing. That was my first big girl interview ever, and it was fine. It's literally fine. So I would just say be yourself, literally prepare for an interview. I looked up TikToks, I talked to ChatGPT, vocalizing, them asking me questions and I answer the questions back and different things like that. Talk to your family, talk to your friend. Make sure that you're just doing interview questions, that you're preparing yourself to, be able to have a conversation. And just make sure that you're able to talk to the interviewer and just really make them understand that you're a person. You're not some scripted person, I don't know how to explain it. The interview process, I'm not an expert at interviewing at all. I've interviewed for maybe 2 jobs in my life. So I just want you guys to be aware that I'm not an interview connoisseur. I have no idea how to interview. I literally learned just like everybody else with just practice. And I still feel like if I had an interview right now, I would literally be crying. So it's very nerve-wracking, and I understand my anxiety between May and June was horrendous, terrible, crazy terrible. So I really like nursing. I feel like it really helps me in ways that it just really helps me, and I work 3 days a week. I can put them in however, kind of. I still have some limitations. I am a rotator, so I do have to work a certain amount of days, things like that. I have to work a certain amount of nights, and so on and so forth. But I do like rotating right now. I don't hate it. I'm okay with it. Especially as a new grad, I'm young, rotate. It's fine, and I feel like I like sometimes having night shifts, and really, I like night shifts, so I don't know. Eventually I might be a nighttime girly, more lenient on the night side than the day shift. So it really just depends. I'm in orientation. I'm in my last week of orientation. Orientation has been great to me. I feel like my learning process has been literally amazing. I have an amazing preceptor, and I feel like your preceptor really makes the biggest difference. Just having a group of people that support you is just very important, just because of how much anxiety that I have going to a shift really determines who you're around. And I feel like that is the biggest part of just having a preceptor and just liking your job in general. So I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I think orientation has been really good to me. I think I've been in orientation for about 14 weeks, so that was enough time for me to really learn everything. And honestly, I feel like I could still have more time. You're always gonna be learning in nursing, that's the thing. There's always gonna be something that you don't know, but your peers, your coworkers are there to help you. If I ask them a question, they'll answer it right away, and then we'll go about our business, even if I don't know something. So you're not expected to know everything directly out of school. Lastly, I'm just gonna talk about switching between night and days. I love switching between night and days. I have plenty of videos on my channel about like switching and how it kind of affects me, but it really is fine. I just make sure that if I have a night shift tomorrow, I'm staying up tonight and I'm sleeping during the day. I also take melatonin sometimes to kind of help me switch also. I really hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video, and I will be answering some more questions in later videos. Thank you guys so much for listening to me in this segment. So I got some hangers in the mail that I'm going to be using to set up my closet with some winter fall stuff. I really don't have too much room in my closet, so I'm going to have to get rid, like put some other things away before I just bring everything downstairs. But then again, I feel like I don't have too much winter stuff, so it just really depends. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just getting all this out. Okay, so it's mainly probably going to be things just like dresses over here that can get put away and things on this top row, just because mainly all like my pants and stuff is obviously going to stay because I'm going to wear them. But if anything, I'll kind of sort out the things that I don't want right now to wear during that time. But this is definitely going, just because some of this stuff is too summery for my liking. Okay, so I think I am on the last batch of clothes for now. I'm already done. I don't feel like doing this anymore. So, and I knew this was going to happen because I always do this just because, I don't know. I just like get into the mood where I want to be productive and do all the things, and then I get halfway done and I'm just like, okay, like I'm ready for it to be done. So, this is the last little batch of clothes. I'll show you guys. So yeah, I have my clothes that I already put on hangers over here. These are the clothes that I just pulled out of the bin. So this is pretty much the last bin of winter clothes, really, pretty much. So this is just what it's going to be. And I'm planning on getting a lot of different stuff for New York. So I plan on getting like a lot of jackets and things like that that are going to be really cute for the winter time. I'm really excited about that. So that's kind of the plan on what else I'm going to get for winter, just because I've had some of this winter stuff like all throughout college. So it's definitely time to get some more like winter clothes and things that I need in that aspect. But yeah, I have some dresses, like sweater dresses, barely. I need to actually get some more. Is this inside out? Or did I just make it inside out? I just made it inside out. But yeah, just different little things I need to do. So that's basically what I'm gonna do at some point. Just hang it over there. This is just a little shirt that I can put in my drawer for now. But yeah, like this, I literally had this forever, like high school probably and in college. So I'm not really a big flannel person, but this is so fall themed. I'm like, it has to be here. Even though I might not even grab them or wear them. This can go in my bottoms over there. These jeans are super cute. I got them from PLT, so I can definitely pair this with a fall something long sleeve and wear these like low rise situation. So cute. I definitely also need to invest in some baby hangers because I already have some, but I need some more. But literally, these hangers and the baby hangers were going to be like $50. Like, that's kind of crazy for some hangers, in my opinion. But, yeah, they were off Amazon. So, I need these to be hung up with the baby.